Hi Gemini, this is going to be a tarot reading focused on love and relationships for your sign mid to late February. So Gemini, I'm going to offer a bunch of messages as these cards come through, whether you're single, Gemini watching, looking for love at this time. It might sound like something that you're in currently. This could even touch on something that's ended recently or something from the past. So take what resonates for you today, Gemini, and just leave the rest. We will look at this spread together. I'm just loosening up these cards. They're ready to go. I've been shuffling and meditating, so let's just get into this reading for you now, guys. All right. I'm going to lay these out and then we'll talk through them. So we've got Two of Pentacles. Looks like you're facing a choice at the moment. Three of Pentacles. I almost felt like when I was meditating, let me lay these out while I speak to you, and then yeah, Two of Swords, like another decision card. So I kind of felt like you were at a fork in the road, and you were kind of like something is like you're kind of living out a past life storyline right now, like something has been trying to be taught to you almost. Another card here is striking me that you have a big decision to make at the moment. Okay, yeah, let's get into these cards one by one. Energy of a fellow air sign is coming out really strongly here. I have the King and Queen of Swords. So I do see this for some Geminis as like something from the deeper past, really, that still plays on your mind in a way. It was like you felt like it was definitely either a karmic connection or soulmate connection. It could have been with a fellow air sign, but it still lingers with you and it like still influences many of your choices. Let's see, can we see this all spread a little better? Yep, we can. Great. Okay, middle of the reading, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to pull some more cards and clarify, but let's get some of these messages out there. So Geminis, I feel like in the realm of your love and relationship, you guys are weighing something up. It's taking its toll on your mind because you're finding this to be a really tough decision to make. This Swords card here coming up, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and then I have even got the Two of Wands here too. So all about making a decision, or which one should I do? You're weighing something up currently. I think you're making good progress on it. It's starting to make sort of, okay, maybe it's not fully making sense in your mind yet, but it's starting to feel a little bit looser. It's starting to feel a bit more right. It doesn't make it any less hard, this decision. I can see that, you know, I can see that an opportunity almost came up for you in the past, and it kind of was like this opportunity, this coin been given to you, like it's kind of like a lifeline or an avenue that you can explore, an offer. Somebody might have approached you and said, I have something great I think you'd be interested in, and it spurred on this decision that you're working on now. So something came, opportunity, even if it was something that you just felt like I can align myself with. It could have been another person. It's making you have some consideration over your relationship at the moment. So because this is more focused on love and relationships, I'm going to feel my way through it from that point of view. And it looks like you are considering something with the person that you're dealing with. If you're not dealing with somebody right now that you feel like you're in a current relationship with, there is some sort of a choice for you though, Gemini. If you're totally single, that like there's somebody you can build with that's coming up for me at the moment. The Three of Pentacles is like bringing something all together. That might, for people watching, this might just mean that like you're going to be having to put something to an end, and that's kind of hard for you to do. Two of Swords, you're like, which one do I pick? And let's see, and then what else can I say about these Five Cups? Yeah, like that's, you're not wanting to let somebody down. You're kind of feeling like, oh, is this going to be another, what you might see in your mind as like opportunity that passed me by in terms of making it work with this person. There's like a sense, I've got Eight of Swords, I've got Eight of Wands. There's a sense of you like really wanting to change and move things forward in your life and kind of roll with this. These synchronicities are popping up all around for you. Contacts, hearing from people, thinking of somebody and they reach out, and you're kind of thinking like you're vibing at a frequency where you're almost attracting new opportunities. But there is something, I believe, from the past, like a past life timeline currently playing out for you that's just a little bit hard for you to break free from at the moment. And maybe it will just, whether good or bad, I feel like it will just resolve itself. Let's pull some more cards, but I feel like in terms of your relationship and whatever storyline is playing out, it may resolve itself when like the teaching is learned, or whatever whatever you're supposed to learn from and grow from through this experience. I can see overall it's ending with this new lease of life. The Page of Wands for you is like breathing life back into your relationship, breathing life back into your self-confidence. If you're dealing with the person, this does really offer like a good conversation coming out of it, like a getting on the same page. There is a decision that you could be, just for some of you, like playing out more than necessary in your mind when it comes to relationships, and really this person might say to you like, that's a great idea, like let's move forward with that. For some of you, I think that you are expecting the worst to happen when you make this decision, and you know, you could be you could have given this a lot of time. I think you have been considering this like a really long time. King of Swords and like Queen of Swords. I have Page of Swords underneath here too, and it's just like, you know, there's so much been going on in your mind, but I think now you have narrowed things down and you're pretty clear about your course of action forward. Looks like it's going to be received well, and will be able to breathe a new lease of life into this relationship or the person you're dealing with. Or if you're not dealing with someone at the moment, but you're kind of ready to get back out into the world, we'll clear some more cards, but it does look like there's like a new sense of rejuvenation and being upbeat and optimistic. I want it, because there's so many choices I feel like you have to make right now, guys, the Geminis watching. I want to start clearing a couple of those up. What else can we know about these Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Two of Swords? For some, there's like a decision to be made around your friendships and this relationship. Some of you might be kind of thinking like, are we just friends? And this could be the other air sign from the past. Like, are we just friends now? Let's clear it up. Let's get a couple of cards out. So I've got the Three of Wands and I've got the Queen of Coins. I think for some of you, 10 of Cups, there was like a friendship group, and there's somebody in that group, or somebody you want to move things forward with, move things on with. Like, it's like somebody that's in your department, or somebody, say you go out to a happy hour all together. I think this is like going to happy hour somewhere, or just going for after work drinks and networking like that. I feel like it's like this element of, oh, the gang's all here, but there's one certain person that sticks out, and you kind of like to maybe take them home, maybe just bring something more into reality with them, like, and you kind of see them as somebody that you'd feel very comfortable with. So I do think that there is a decision coming up. Could be at a company that you work with, or like a group of similarly skilled people, or people that share the same craft and industry. That could be coming up. So you're kind of, other than that, for the Geminis that are kind of maybe weighing up a situation with their person right now, I see for some of you there has been, this is only going to maybe speak to some, but what I'm seeing right now is there was something happening with the person you were with. For some of you, you were trying to make the relationship more, you wanted to make it progress, actually even towards, I'm seeing children and a family, like maybe motherhood or fatherhood energy here. And I think for some of you, you were disappointed with how that didn't maybe turn out to be. So that's coming up for me for some. So these messages don't resonate for all Gemini, but I just want to tell you what I'm seeing right now. This is also talking to me. So if there's like a decision that you're trying to make right now, it's to almost just make things more solid. It's to forget the past, to move on, to leave things in the past, and kind of return home to each other is a message I'm hearing. But there's like some sort of a hesitation about this, but it's going to end up with being a fresh start to happier times again. I just think that, you know, you're being playing something in your mind over and over again. I think you're a little bit trapped by feelings like, oh, well, I can't give in maybe, or something like that. Okay, so let's look at these feelings, these 8 of Swords, and let's look at the 8 of Wands. So part of you wants to move things forward, then part of you're holding yourself back with maybe self-doubt or just reservations. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing this again? Let's look at these 8s. And then I think we're going to look at the person you're dealing with and see what more insight we can get about them, because they look like they're deciding on something too. And, you know, it could be linked. These decisions are all coming through together, really. Page of Cups. So some it's definitely to do with, I think I'm seeing childbirth here. And like, you know, what else am I seeing? 10 of Swords. Yeah, for some that I feel like that was a source of kind of maybe feeling defeated or feeling maybe reaching like either a breakthrough point of view on something shifting in how you plan to go on with maybe having kids or something, or else it was like maybe a breakdown in communication, and that's something that you're still feeling like a sense of regret in the relationship about. Other than that, it's like this fresh start energy is coming out again with this page and page. Okay, so the opportunity for a fresh start is possible. It has to come with opening up. We have 9 of Swords here. So this is Mars in Gemini. This is the Sun in Gemini. And it's this, your energy is coming really through very strong in this. So I can see that this is your mental battle back and forth. Are we doing the right thing? Or you're just questioning. But there's like this worry and there's like this hang up for you, I think, at the moment about what you're doing and the choices you're making. There's so many choices here. I feel like it is quite an important time maybe for you to reflect and go within. Don't rush into any of your choices. Discern what's best for you. And consider everything. I have a couple of 3s that came out. Consider everything right now, which is all about growth. Like maybe all of these lessons and things that you seem to be facing or deciding on, you're just been given what you need to know right now. The pages are about like downloads of information and communicating and understanding. So you're kind of been given what you need to know right now in order for your next process or growth process. So there is an opportunity for fresh start and talking and communicating open-heartedly again. It's just that you're very much in your mind about like, am I giving myself away if I do that? It looks like 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, that for some Gemini, something really just needs to come to an end right now in terms of the dialogue, in terms of what you guys have been trying to like strive towards together. You're kind of now, I think, for some, trying to think of alternatives and alternative solutions to your issues right now. I think that seeing these pages coming up, I think if you're looking for some sort of a romance to happen, there is opportunity here for new beginnings and for opening up to somebody for the first time. So somebody new, somebody fresh. And I think that there is though some sort of so I have like 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. And I feel like it's like you're kind of on the breakthrough of something in your mind, but you're kind of maybe scaring yourself at how you're moving forward with things and understanding things. But something has changed, I think, for you Geminis, in how you are viewing relationships, what you want. Some of you maybe do need to let go of some past regrets. I think that there are some maybe Geminis out there watching that are still feeling very guilty and working themselves into a state of worry. All of these 9 swords lining up above their head. They're trying to get asleep. You know, their angel is trying to come in and say like, it's going to be okay. You haven't done it. This isn't the end of the world. But you're so racked with maybe guilt or something like that, or remorse, or like sadness over what you lost in these 3 cups. We still have 2 cups. We have a lot of fresh start energy coming in here. So I think there's a little bit of forgiveness that might need to take place for you Gemini, forgiving yourself. Let's look at the person you're dealing with. They kind of have, I think, something on their mind as well, like new beginnings, starting fresh, starting over. So if it's like communication, I do see communication with all these pages and wands, 8 of Wands. You could be hearing from them even pretty soon. Or you're opening up like for honest conversation with somebody, but it looks like somebody's trying to contact you anyway a lot. Let's look at the Two of Wands. Okay, so we have the King of Wands coming out right now. Could be a fire sign that you've been dealing with. This could be Leo, it could be Sagittarius, it could be Aries, but if not, you're dealing with somebody that's very, very hard to resist, I think. And for some that might be a problem, for some that might not be. But the person you're dealing with is very hard to resist. They're very confident. They seem so sure about what they want on one side of things. Like, and then you maybe don't see that in reality, I'm seeing. Like they talk a big talk is what I'm thinking. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, and you're like, we need to see the actions, I think, with this King of Wands. Or they're very focused on their hustle right now, their career, their reputation. Let's see. Finally, let's clear up this Page of Wands energy. Seems like it's decision-making time for you now, Gemini, and then there is opportunity for new ideas and everything to come through. Could be even working something out, like this talk that you're going to have, 8 of Pentacles, another 8, like there are breakthroughs happening in terms of effort made by you both. And then the Ace of Cups. So that's really nice energy to see for, well, Fool card at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups, love, 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 all at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this fresh start for people there is an opportunity for a fresh start with somebody you love, with this Cup energy, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, like a really important relationship. We have the angel wings on both. It's just like saying that this could be a really nice blessing that you've been faced with. Think about all these decisions now. There are so many, there seems to be multiple choices for you to make at the moment, Geminis, in terms of your love and relationship. Think about releasing blame on yourself and thinking that it's all your fault for what's going on in your relationship or what happened in the past. You've been working on yourself, so let that shine through. And yeah, that's what I guess is coming through for me right now. But I do see the energy of this fresh start with the Page of Wands, whatever it was going to be. It's like you working things out. And if it's like forgiveness of yourself, I think coming through, or like opening up, I think it's like a good sign that if some of you have been deciding on working things through with somebody, it's a nice omen that like the work on yourself that has been done is going to kind of like resound or be noticed through the love that you're going to share with each other in this Ace of Cups. Okay, that's going to be a love and relationship reading for Gemini. So take it, you know, whenever you see the reading is meant to find you, I always think. So take it as it resonates, but that was from late February to end of February into March. I'm going to have a March forecast for your sign on my channel. That'll cover a couple of topics, like doesn't have to be love, could be career, spiritual purpose, life, money, friends, whatever comes out, we will talk about. So if you think you'd like to see that, feel free to share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.